Is that a logo for us, Steve? I swear to God.
Hey, salt shaker, pepper shaker.
Yeah, hello. You gotta teach me how to do this.
Yeah, well, we're live.
So. Oh shit! Well, my bad.
We're live. Welcome to episode 373.
All late and wrong.
Always late, always wrong.
That late and wrong shit is sticking, boy. Let me tell you.
It is sticking, boy.
Well, I mean, it's sticking because we're always late. So, I mean, tonight was my fault. I mean, I'm still having internet issues. I think there was just something, it might be outside.
Maybe it's because you live in the winter wonderland
well, right, yeah,
of the United States.
It was crazy today. So, I mean, well, let's introduce ourselves and then I'll
okay.
This is Lil.
This is Steve, keeping it green.
Sean transforming like Megatron.
So today, like, I went out, ran a couple quick errands earlier, and then everything was fine. Like, it was cold, but it wasn't terrible, yet. And
what's up, Ryan?
I'm telling you, like, we've been busy doing a lot of stuff, and so I'm like, you know what? Let's just go to dinner. Let's just go to dinner. We're all feeling better. We all had COVID. We're all over COVID.
You're frozen.
I'm frozen.
I can hear you though. Keep talking.
But yeah, I'm gonna keep talking. So we all had, what's up, Ryan? We all had, so we were like, well, let's just go out. Let's go to this place. Early dinner. I step outside. It looks fine. Nothing, like, I don't see any like water coming down. But literally, it's fucking ice coming down. Like, our entire driveway, everything was a fucking ice rink. Like, Alex wiped out on our front patio.
Wait, did you wipe out?
I did not fall. No, I did not fall. I did not fall. My son fell. But I did not.
But did you laugh?
No, I did not.
Oh.
Because he fell. He wiped out pretty hard. So
did he wipe out and slide? Like, you know how when you wipe out,
his arms out and shit. Like,
yeah, he wiped out right on his face. Like,
on his face. Okay, yeah. I wouldn't laugh at the face.
What up, Gregory? Archangel has been trying to get COVID. No one will tell you. Hey man, come.
Listen
to Chicago.
Listen. I've been at work every single day since this pandemic started. I'd like to have 2 weeks off. It'd be nice.
Justin said, I say late and wrong to my coworker. He said, hell yeah, it's sticking around.
Late and wrong. We are late and wrong. So we try to go out to dinner, and again, like, the whole fucking our entire area is just covered in ice. It's just ice. I look at my car, sheet of ice, because we have to park in our driveways, because my garages are full. Yeah, you might be, but the thing is like, it's different here. Damn. So
you like 20 below. We
had 60 mile per hour winds on top of this shit. So like, it's probably why my internet keeps freezing. The internet boxes probably out in the back are probably just fucking covered in ice. Like, so I apologize. We're late because of me. I was trying to get on here. I mean, we've been doing a lot of stuff. It's been a great week on one aspect and a terrible week on another. So it's hard to explain right now because I don't want to get into all these details, but I guess I should.
I mean, you probably should. We know all the details, at a certain point, we're gonna have to take like at least 1 week off, and everyone's gonna have to know why. And not to mention the fact that you look like you're recording from a hotel room. So
except for my arcade machine.
That's just because it's too heavy for you to move.
That is
so true.
There's too much ice outside.
Yeah, that is true. So for those that were wondering, some have asked about my room and stuff and setup. We're moving. I've actually almost officially sold my house. My house sold the first day on the market. We should be we'll be out of here. February 10th is our closing date to sell. The only problem is I've been trying to buy a house because we are moving to Florida,
East Coast,
and I've been trying to buy a house, and it's been fucking impossible we've put bids in houses, and I mean, and big bids. Like I'm
Sean
talking
said-
about numbers.
Sean talked about it earlier
you know.
this week in the text feed. You gotta
Yeah.
have that drug money, baby.
I'm telling you. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you. So yeah, we're moving to Florida, and
Going down there to Fernando Rivera's neck of the woods.
well, he's I think he's further south.
Are you doing a drum roll right now? Because do you need a drum roll on this one?
About why I'm moving to Florida? All right, so
Do it.
So I'm moving to Florida because I got a new job. I got a job with Walt Disney World. So I will be working for Walt Disney World.
That was really good, Sean. You and me were like in sync on that shit.
Well, see, we're always in sync. You understand?
Although this has been news that we have had to keep quiet for like 3 months. Your fucking room's falling apart behind you, and everyone's like, "What's wrong, Lil?" You're like, "I'm just moving things," and me and Sean are like, So
I'm
fantastic.
I got a job with Walt Disney World. I actually started remotely this week, working for Walt Disney, working for the parks stuff. So I'll get into more detail on that later.
A little
I
literal.
will put a disclaimer now that I work for Walt Disney World, and all my opinions are my own and not that of the Walt Disney Company. So
you know whose opinions aren't Walt Disney's opinions? Mine and Sean's.
They got him.
You better shut up. Thank you, Gregory. Thank you, congrats. Thank you, Johnny.
Yeah, I just want some
Ryan.
fucking tickets. Just give me some tickets. Take the kids to the fucking
Thank you,
park.
Justin. And you're right. The cold and snow, man. We are pretty much over it. But the problem is we've been trying to find see. The thing is like, you know, it's tough. It's like we're going into this coming from Chicago, having you guys have been in my house, and I'm not saying like I have this big ass giant house, but we have a big house. We're comfortable. We have a lot of space.
Big house.
And we're trying to match that in Florida and then some, because like we know we're gonna have in-laws coming to visit, your relatives coming to visit, everybody's coming to visit, you guys coming to visit. So we're looking for a 5-bedroom house.
You don't want to shove us in the basement anymore with your
Well,
kids
there's no basement. There's no basement in
bro.
Florida, man. It's swampland.
You're gonna be sleeping outside in the swamp.
Yeah. So thank you.
You're gonna have to buy one of them sheds from fucking Home Depot and set it up on the fucking on the lot.
Not joking. I was looking at some of that stuff today, but so what's up, James? So like it's just tough to find everything we want because we want a pool coming from the north. As we're talking about this, we're like, fuck. If I'm moving to Florida, I'm gonna get a pool in my backyard. The problem is like no houses right now on the market fit every aspect. You know what I mean? It's like I'm looking for 5 bedrooms and a loft that I can turn into like my man cave game room thing. I'll have 5 bedrooms, and then in the loft area also we'll have like the futon so more people can sleep. We'll have more sleeping area. I just can't find everything. Like we'll find the 5 bedrooms with a pool, but no loft. So then I have no office. I have nothing. I have nowhere to record, nowhere to put all my stuff. Or we'll find, like the no pool. Then it's like, okay, then I got to put a pool myself, which is fine. But there's like, because of COVID, there's like a year plus waiting list for pools. Like companies have jacked up the prices on all that. So it's like, it's just been like all this stuff, and we put bids on houses, and people are outbidding us like crazy, cash money bids, and like our realtors even saying like, oh, they're waiting. Like there's one house we put a bid on, which like it was like quote unquote kind of like the dream type house. It was like at the top of what we would want to spend. It's 10 minutes from Magic Kingdom. You can see the Magic Kingdom fireworks every night from our front yard. And that's like where we were like, okay, perfect. We'll go all in. And we went higher than the asking price. And we found out today that they're still taking in bids, but they're already 50,000 above what we put in. So I'm like, I can't compete with this. This is fucking ridiculous.
You ain't got that Tony Montana money, man.
I'm telling you, man. Like,
okay, I'm reloaded.
What's up, Joshua? What's up, Fernando?
You ain't got that. You ain't got that Tony money, man. You
So-
gotta be sitting in a throne like this with cocaine around you, bro.
No. Steve, you're on mute.
You might.
What's the name of that city in Florida? It's like
Which one?
like close to the Magic Kingdom. Like
Well, we're looking at like it's called. So the towns we're looking at are Windermere, Winter Garden, because that's right north of the Magic Kingdom. And then now I'm going a little bit further north. That's what we're looking at because it's like, so it's not too bad. So we're looking at now like this place it's the town called Ocoee, but it's on one side of it closer to this big lake. And then this Claremont town is also one we're looking at. The one cool thing, what I found today was 10 comic shops in the area that we're looking at. So like
tell me that
comic hunting, and they had statues showing. They had a bunch of places were showing sideshow statues. I'm like,
you don't understand how much I want to punch Elijah in his face every time I ask him to go hunting for me. He never goes for me. And my son lives in Florida, mind you.
I told you, Fernando's like coming down my way. Look at him.
Fernando will have to meet up for sure for adult beverage. It's not, we're not too far from each other. I know you're further south, but
my son lives in Florida. He's been holding out on me for the last almost.
I know. I can't wait to when I get down there to hook up with Elijah.
I'm gonna punch him. No, I'm gonna make you punch him in his face.
Hang out with Fernando and the intern.
So that's what's been going on for the last thing. So thanks everyone. I know some people probably found out through the interwebs. I really haven't posted anything on social
Nobody
media.
found out from us.
Yeah,
I know not from you.
We did fucking tight-lipped, baby.
I did post on LinkedIn, so if anybody's LinkedIn fans with me, because I changed jobs. So.
I do not use LinkedIn a little.
You should, man.
I hate LinkedIn.
You get a lot of good work connections. I mean,
too much.
It's how I found my dream job. So it's happened.
You know what? A little. Now that we're on the record, congratulations.
Yes,
super happy for you. It's your dream job. You're working for the fucking mouse. That's
House of Mouse.
That's your fucking shit. That is what.
I love that you're just dropping F-bombs left and right around all this.
Yeah.
You're like,
the fucking mouse, fucking Disney, fucking Walt, fucking Disney.
Again, my opinions and my show's opinions are of our own. And
you guys, if you want to have a little disclaimer at the top,
I'm joking right now.
Where it says your name, you might as well just put.
They own studios that use curse words a little.
I know they own me.
You should put a disclaimer where your name is.
Sean, from now on, every single Disney / Marvel movie review, hero automatically.
There's no
doesn't matter. You know what's going to happen? He's going to finally watch Eternals and he's going to be like,
next week.
He's like, it's a hero.
Crying.
That's funny.
Thank you, James. So. But yeah, so that's what's been going on. That's why I've been, I have not done anything. It's been crazy because you get so engrossed into hunting homes. I don't even know what time it is. And then I'm working East Coast time. So my time is all fucked up. I'm getting up so early and I have meetings at 6:45 in the morning, my time. And it's but then I'm working all day, and then I'm working
early now,
and then I'm working all the way to 5 my time because I'm just into it,
Yeah.
My bias for Marvel just got multiplied by 100. I think 1 million, Ryan. I don't think there's, there was no.
They're paying your fucking bills now, so now you're never gonna fucking shut up.
I mean, and my team, because I'm managing an entire team of 20 some odd people. We did the meet and greet thing, and I told them, about my fandom and everything, and I wasn't shy. Rocking the Marvel, rocking the Hulk right now, rocking the Spider-Man. It's just you could, behind me on my work computer, they could see I have a few things out. I have Infinity Gauntlet over there. And
that's
stuff
only half.
My new boss did before I took everything down. When I got the first day, she talked to me after the offer of the job and everything.
Yeah.
I turned my background on and she saw it and she's like, "Whoa!" And I'm like, "Well, this is what you didn't see in the interviews when I turned the camera and like it's blurred. I am a big fanboy, so but yeah, so it's. I mean, everything I have is around. I mean, look, Star Wars mug cup here. It's everything. Everything is touching my body. Marvel and Star Wars. Sean's ass hanging out of his pants right there. Marvel and Star Wars.
Well, look, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to get all my stuff together.
Hey, everyone who's on YouTube got a good view. I mean, I don't think anybody's complaining.
We got like guys. We ain't got no girls. So.
And nobody's complaining. But yeah,
so I mean, you ain't watching nothing on TV this week. So
the only thing I watched was Book of Boba Fett. So we'll talk about it. Steve, you're on mute again.
Are your people listening to our shows starting last week or like what are we allowed to say? Am I allowed to talk about weed still?
I don't know.
I mean, weed's legal in Florida.
Whatever you want to do, bro. That's not. They don't.
I don't want a little scrubbing my shit and going back and editing the show
live, so it doesn't matter at this point.
Okay, because I got a toy box. I went and saw my guy Sean. I'll show you in the toy box.
I mean, you can do what you want to do.
You probably should just mute yourself out.
Black myself out. I'm gonna just turn my camera off during those times.
Yeah, you probably should.
Oh, look at him.
Yeah.
He just leaves.
Yeah, just leaves.
All right, I'm back. I can listen to you guys while I'm doing that. That's pretty funny.
I'm just gonna dump the gigantic bag of all the little bags of weed that I have out onto my desk.
You're in California, it's legal, man. You good.
It is. My little plan out there is going real good.
East Coast, we ain't got no legal. There's no legal ties yet around here, so
no, it's kosher out here, man. Everything's fine.
So, do you want to start Book of Boba Fett, or you want to start what we watched all week?
You guys can start with what you watch. I've talked a lot now. I feel like I've talked 20 minutes. So
I started watching. Well, I'm almost season 3 already at this point. I started watching Yellowstone.
You're way farther than me, but
Steve sucked me in. I thought you was farther than I was.
I'm almost done with season 1. You are way farther than me.
Yeah, I just binge right through it, man. It's good. It's good though. It's good. It's real good.
It's good, but there's moments of like, wow, this is really cheesy.
I think it's legal, but not yet. Is it legal of probably maybe January 1st?
It's legal in New York for sure.
I don't think it's not.
Not in New York, really?
No.
That state is blue as shit. It's not legal there.
No.
Weird.
Dang, you watched Old Guard for the first time? Yeah,
we reviewed that last year or the year and a half ago.
But Yellowstone's good, man.
We'll get there, Fernando.
Yeah, it's a hero.
I'm not there.
It's a hero. So it was.
Sean, I love Yellowstone. I love all the characters. I love the music. I love the setting. I love you. We were talking about it last night. We were gaming. You have an issue with some of these shows.
Well,
a lot of white folks doing stuff.
Yeah. I mean, Succession's the same thing, man. It's like it's just white money. You're like, I can't. White money. I mean,
that's what it is.
It is what it is.
I mean, at least in Yellowstone, that's part of the problem. They talk about it constantly, like this fucking rich white guy, constantly.
Yeah.
So,
taking their land, and like the Indians is trying to fight their way back, or the Native Americans, I'm sorry, are fighting their way back to but
it's hard. It's hard to hate because it's Kevin Costner, Sean. It's Kevin Costner.
I know.
He's so good.
I know. Kevin Costner is good, man. He's real good. There's moments, Steve, where it's like, oh my God, like Costner, like he's just good, man. He's good, but like, he's a piece of shit. Like he's a piece of cold-blooded piece of shit. Like,
he will beat up his own son in his front yard for talking shit.
It doesn't make me feel good for Costner because Costner has always been a saint. Now he's like a piece of shit. It's like watching Succession on HBO. And if you haven't watched Succession on HBO, I highly recommend it. It's amazing. Like you're watching Yellowstone and you're going like, backwoods, cowboy kind of shit, but then you jump to Succession where it's like New York, high maintenance, planes and helicopters and all kind of shit, man. So
They got planes and helicopters in Yellowstone too.
yeah, but like not Succession, like buildings. You know what I mean? Like they fighting for like crazy. They're both good, both great shows. Definitely highly recommended. But yeah, Yellowstone's good, Steve. Thank you for recommending.
What I like about Yellowstone is it's a modern Western. You know, we love Westerns, showing you.
Is it happening now?
Yeah, it's modern. Yeah, modern.
It's a modern day for sure.
So okay.
Just some time jumps.
So that 1883 show is
That's all about
200
Kevin.
years ago?
That's about Kevin Costner's ancestors coming across.
Yeah.
So they went back 200 years.
Kevin Costner's great grandpappy is Tim McGraw. If you
I thought it was
notice.
Sam Elliott.
No, Sam Elliott's just on the show, but
He's
it's
just
not.
Sam Elliott.
Yeah, he's not a Dutton. Tim McGraw's a Dutton.
Oh really? I thought Sam Elliott was at Dutton.
No, see, you got to watch the show.
I haven't watched that one.
And then
Sam
one
Elliott's
of the
other
craziest
Ron.
things is that in Yellowstone they actually do like flashbacks like the 90s, and they have a young Kevin Costner, right? And they cast an actor in this role. And at first, when I first saw him, I was like, God damn, they did a really good job de-aging Kevin Costner. No, they cast Josh Lucas, and son of a bitch, he looks exactly like a young Kevin Costner. It's
Really?
crazy.
Interesting. Steve, your wife.
My wife thinks the blonde daughter is the mom. I mean, maybe. I mean, I don't know. I'm not good at math, so I'm not sure how all that would work out. Maybe it's his great grandma. Maybe it's his grandma. Maybe it's his mom. I don't know. No, I'm not 100% sure.
You talking about 1888?
1883.
I haven't got it.
Which was a whole thing. I thought it was 1886. Now it's 1883. I don't know.
I thought it was 88.
1888. No, it's not that. Yeah. Yellowstone's awesome.
I'll probably never watch it.
Shocking. Hello? Shocking.
I mean,
Something that we think is
watch.
fantastic, and you're just not going to watch it because you don't want to.
It's not that I don't want to.
Okay.
Thank you, Rachel.
She's right. She's right. He is old. Years don't mean anything to me.
Okay. So that's all I'm watching. I'm trying to get. Am I watching Ghostbusters Afterlife? I fucking bought it on Amazon Prime, and I've watched it at least 5 times.
Well, Fernando just said hero for him. He had some tears.
Oh yeah, man! It still gets me choked up every time I watch it. It's great. I love the movie. Man, I can't wait. Is it like Brokeback Mountain?
Justin,
No,
what are you trying to do? You trying to troll us now? Come on.
I'm trying to troll this. Well, why would it be like Brokeback Mountain? You really think we watching Brokeback Mountain, a series?
Oh. Kevin Costner does not have sex with a cowboy in a tent. That's not how the show works.
Anyway,
moving on.
So what else did you watch, Steve?
Mayor of Kingstown on Paramount Plus. Very good.
Hawkeye?
haven't started watching.
You know, it's funny. At one point, I think it's like episode 3 or something like that. Like he's like getting guns from somebody, and they hand him a bow and arrow, and he takes it, and he's like, "Really?" And it's like it's just such a fucking nod to everybody, and it's like, oh, I know. I was getting there. Rachel, I was getting there. But it's really funny. But Mayor of Kingstown's great. It's great. It's like a prison drama mixed with like just a little bit of action here and there. Ryan Brown thinks it's a hero. Like it's really good. I'm not finished with it yet. I got 3 episodes left to go, but fantastic. Really.
Is it adult? Is it?
It's not for the kiddies. Lots of boobies, lots of swearing, dead children shown in graphic detail. It is not for children. But very good. Very, very good. Also, Station 11.
It's on Paramount Plus, right?
Yes, correct. Station 11, another HBO Max show, Sean.
Mm-hmm.
I know you watched it, but you're not caught up all the way. I'm fully caught up, and Station 11 is so good. They play with time in a way that it just makes you really focus on the show. Like it's one of the, like I can watch a lot of shit where I'm just constantly looking down playing phone games or drawing on my tablet or something. Right. Station 11 is not one of those shows. You're constantly just staring at the screen. There's so many things happening, and it's just so good. Like they literally brought back a character at the very end of the last episode, and you're like, oh my god, he lives. It's like you just feel so good, and it's like it's really good. If you like post-apocalyptic stories, and this one kind of hits a little close to home because the apocalypse happens with like a crazy flu, so it's kind of like you can see how all this shit would really work and pan out. So it's very, very, very good.
I don't know, that flu hit like.
No, that flu was fucking like you're sick and you're dead, or you didn't get sick and you're alive, and that's it. There was no time for vaccines or 2 weeks to stop the spread. None of that shit. It was just on, and then everyone was dead. So
I mean, we almost there.
But it's
I ain't catching up for some reason. They ain't catching up to this shit.
They musically. They make some really amazing musical choices. They do a lot of cover songs and that, like they make like folk covers of popular songs. It's just very good. It's a really good show. Lori Petty.
What Star Trek show are you talking about, Fernando? There's a bunch of them. There's Picard. There's Prodigy. There's
yes, Justin,
the Lower Decks.
Paramount Plus is good and it's cheap. It's like
Paramount Plus is kind of worth it, though.
They got all the shit. They got a ton of shit.
Yeah.
So Paramount Plus is totally worth it.
Yeah.
And you know what else? Peacock. Worth it.
I think I want to pay for it without commercials.
I mean, I'm paying the $5. I'm getting the commercials and whatever, but like, it's really good. They got a lot of shit on there. They got a lot. That's where Yellowstone is. Peacock.
Yeah. Peacock has a lot of stuff. Paramount Plus, these.
Well, all we watch on Peacock is Parks and Rec is just running.
And The Office.
And The Office, and then Brooklyn Nine-Nine. We jump from all three of those.
Peacock has the Chucky show.
It does now. Yeah, I want to finish it, so that's good.
Yo, somebody about to get more of my money, and I don't know who, but
I mean, all the streaming services really are, for one reason or another, worth it.
Okay, yeah. I'm Fernando. I'm trying.
He's talking about Discovery.
I'm trying to get everybody on a Fernando. Yo, everybody just don't understand how.
No. I got Paramount Plus now. I want to get into it, but there's so many other things to watch. It's hard to fit that one in.
Well, I need you to watch the Lower Decks. I need you to jump in there because that's Rick and Morty shit.
Fernando watched it.
It's amazing.
Okay.
If you know about Star Trek and you don't know nothing about Star Trek, but you still know it, it still is great.
Justin says, is a Chucky show good? I think it is, but I've only seen the first 4 episodes. So my wife was watching it and she said that Tiffany. Oh yeah, there she goes. What's her name? Who plays the Bride of Chucky? What's that actress's name?
Tilly.
Jennifer Tilly. She becomes apparently a major part, and then it all goes downhill. According to Rachel. So, but I never liked Jennifer Tilly. I never liked those movies with Jennifer Tilly.
Get Rachel on the show.
Well, she's on the show right now.
She has opinions.
I got to do a special guest, like zoom in or something.
She's putting tabs on Steve right now.
Clearly, she's putting you in check.
She's making sure.
She listened to the last couple of shows, caught Steve lying, posting.
I wasn't lying about nothing.
Or wrong.
If Steve
wrong.
If Steve walks out into another,
she just disagrees with me. I'm not lying. She just disagrees.
Jennifer Tilly is trash.
Trash.
That's what she wrote.
Trash.
I mean, she's in her 60s now, right? Jennifer Tilly.
If she's in her 60s, she looks good for 60s, but I don't know.
Pretty sure.
In her 60s.
Trash.
She said Jennifer Tilly's trash. I want a mug, Sean. Make a mug. Jennifer Tilly. Jennifer Tilly is trash.
With her face on it.
Trash.
She said that it turned into CW garbage. Show.
Well, I mean, we all kind of we were on the same page. We started watching Arrow, fell off because it became trash. Started watching Flash, fell off because it became trash. Never went back.
Shit, I think Titans is trash.
Jennifer Tilly was born in 1958.
She's 63.
Yeah, 64. She'll be 64 this year. So,
she'll be 64.
Rachel, I'm not repeating that, Rachel.
Great tits.
My wife said that Jennifer Tilly has great tits, which is true. They're 63-year-old.
That Ranger helmet is damn cool in the background.
Oh, thank you. That's one of many. I have several. They're all around.
All right, so
yeah. We should do book, right? Book of Boba.
Yeah, let's do Book of Boba Fett because I know, Steve. I saw you were having a discussion online about it because they were talking about the Wookiee.
Well, it was funny because Kenneth jumped in and he was like, "Why did they make the black Wookiee bad?" And I'm like, "Well, it's from the books." And I don't know nothing about it other than the fact that Sean was started to read those Darth Vader books a couple years ago and was talking to us about it on the show and sent us a whole bunch of pictures. And he was like, "Steve, he has a black Wookiee." He sent me all these
You
pictures. And I
remember
was
that?
like,
Yo.
hey, the artwork looked amazing. I was like, holy shit. And then, this week I saw people posting online and there was that fucking Wookiee. And I was like, holy shit.
Yo.
Sean's gonna lose his shit as soon as this motherfucker steps on screen.
Yo, Black Hassan, Black, they call him Big Kid, Black K. Like, yo, he is one of the strongest characters in the Star Wars universe.
You better keep that first appearance.
He has, I got it. He went one-on-one with Obi-Wan. Like, yo, he's went one-on-one with Chewbacca. Like, listen, yo, this dude, like, if even his presence in the Star Wars universe, live action is amazing. And we haven't done comic book corner, but that comic book has actually gone up, and it's actually a hot pick this week.
Of course, sure. Now these live action. And I will say, a lot of the Wookiees, their eyes don't look human. They look very beady and small.
His eyes was black and shit, didn't it?
His eyes, he had a lot of whites in his eyes. Like, he was fucking staring at that motherfucker. Like, you could see, and I was just like, ooh, that's a different look for Wookiees.
It scared the shit out of me. Like, the way he looked at me, he's about to just kill him. Like, literally kill him.
But at this point in the show, though, Sean, like, he has a history that's
I don't know if their history is like that of the comics. I don't know. I know it's all canon, but I'm not sure. Canon. I'm not sure if they're kind of picking pieces with that stuff. So I'm not 100% sure on how that
Big Bird funny. Yeah, that's
well. Also, we don't know. I mean, I guess we do know the timeline here because this is after the fact.
Well,
this would have been well after the books. This is well after the books.
When we first got the first appearance. Or maybe he was in before, but in the new comics, the Marvel comics, his first appearance was him actually hunting down Luke. So I hope we see Dr. Alpha too. I really am.
Well, her book is flying through the roof. Like her first appearance, I think it's in Darth Vader number 3.
Yeah, I want to say I got that number 1.
Yeah, I don't. So those have gone crazy. So.
Dr. Afra, I would like to see Cad Bane this season. Apparently,
Cad Bane's going live action for sure.
Cad Bane's definitely going live action. Apparently, we may get a little, and tell Jenny this, we may get a little Han Solo this season.
You know what? I didn't want to tell her that. I don't want to tell her. I wanted it to be a surprise because if they do a DA, if Harrison shows up and they de-age him and give us that Luke moment here, I mean that has to happen, right? That has to happen for this series because what other character is Boba Fett linked to in Star Wars canon but Han Solo, right?
Yeah.
So I think that has to happen as his. We've gotten the big reveals almost in every one of these shows in some form or fashion. It's been highs and it's been low. Yeah, I mean, we get Luke,
Mandalorian.
You get Kingpin, you get all these big things like to end it. I think it only makes sense to do it.
It only makes beautiful sense. I don't care. I honestly don't care who we get, to be honest. It doesn't matter at this point because, I mean, sky's the limit. You have now the great thing is now, and this is why I love John and I love Dave Filoni. Because they know what's in the repertoire. They know
this episode was written by John.
Yeah. So they know what they can pull. They know what the fan service is. And that's what we've always needed in the Star Wars universe is someone who enjoys the fan service.
That's what they did with Black K. They brought him in for one quick scene and everyone lost their shit. Yeah. Now all the internet's talking about who's this Black Wookiee. Where the fuck did this guy come from?
Yeah,
so good. And I gotta say,
he's a gladiator. That when Boba said he's a gladiator, that motherfucker's a gladiator. Like he's a beast. Like you can't. I think Chewbacca. Get his ass whipped by him.
Mandalorian did it a little bit in season 2 with kind of humanizing the Tusken Raiders, humanizing the Sand People. And I think that Boba Fett has done that. Like this episode right here is just like I really give a shit about fucking Sand People now. And I'm like, they have a great culture. And like, I think that like what they did with like the end scene where they're like dancing around the fire with their staffs and shit, like that was like straight up like Maori shit, like very cultural things. And it
very, Arab or Indian, like very like,
it was tribal
like characters, and
but
they've made these characters be like, well, damn, fucking Anakin Skywalker was a piece of shit.
Yeah, he just went through. He's like talking about I killed the children too. I'm like, you motherfucker, those people had feelings.
Yes, no, it made me.
Anakin Skywalker can't stop killing children. What is wrong with him? It's his favorite thing to do. Yeah, fuck him. He shouldn't be a Force ghost. Too many children's blood on this guy's hands.
Yeah, that guy's a piece of shit.
But like, the Sand People had like a total of like maybe 5 solid minutes in all the movies before Mandalorian season 2. And now here we are getting to know their culture, getting to know their language, getting to know that they're actually an aquatic race. That's why they're wearing the fucking guards, because they're kind of like those people on that big fucking the train. They're kind of like fish people. They used to rule the seas before they dried up on Tatooine. So they're an aquatic race, which is like, what the fuck? Like, what? Like so many things. And like they have that one fucking sand person that has like the almost like dreadlocks. Mm-hmm. That one badass that flew the speeder into the fucking train and jumped off and like fucking wrecked everybody. Beast. Like I really kind of wish we would have gotten some names for some of these guys, because it just kind of seems fucked up that they're just like the natives. But at the same time, very cool just to see this different side of Star Wars.
It was
this
great.
Different side of Sand People.
Well, what it did too, like his well, hold on. First, Ryan wants to know, would Harrison do that where they get the guy from Solo? I hope they don't get the guy from Solo, but
I don't mind the guy from Solo.
I'd
be fine with that too.
But at this time in the timeline, it's Harrison Ford. So
he's older now. It's been 5 years since he made that movie. It would make sense.
No, it's 5 years after.
They could probably age him easier than they could de-age Harrison.
Nah, it's more fan service and more a beautiful thing to bring in Han Solo, to bring in Harrison Ford, because it's just what it is. You have to do it. At this point, there's no one else who can do that role. Granted, Solo was Solo, but if it ain't Harrison Ford, it's
especially at this timeline.
There's nothing there. Yeah. There's just, it's not. That's what you
want. If you want to give me a young Boba, if you want to do a Solo sequel and do a young Boba in that, fine.
Yeah,
but at this time period, you have to do Harrison, because that's where we're at.
And you don't need Harrison to do anything crazy. He could literally just be sitting in a cantina and have a conversation, and it would be totally fine.
No, we need the Falcon, bro.
No, you can have the Falcon.
We need Falcon in the background.
You don't need. I'm saying you don't need Han. Yeah, we need Chewie. We need the Falcon. You don't need Han Solo to be doing any crazy acrobatics that somebody like Harrison Ford couldn't do. You could just have him on screen.
Man, I don't give a shit. Whoa, are you crazy?
Stunt doubles, I guess. Right, it all works.
Could you imagine Han with the blaster going bam? Be like, come on, Chewie.
Oh, what if
Boba, I mean, they had Luke, doing.
Sean, what if they fucking team up?
And that's what I'm saying. Right now, we don't even know like their level, because Boba has never really been a bad guy. He was a hired bounty hunter.
Yeah, and he did his job.
He's not a bounty hunter anymore.
He did his job.
Right.
He fucking completed his task. He was
so you have to understand something here, is that there now is a different dynamic with old Han Solo, old-ish Han Solo.
Han Solo's like, hey, I remember you. And he's like, I was paid before.
So
yeah, and he could also say the same thing about Han, because in this episode, he didn't like those dudes selling spice.
Oh, and that's another big thing.
Yes.
The Dune references are a little ridiculous in this episode. No, but the spice.
But spice is something in this.
Yeah, because Han was a smuggler.
Yes. I get it, but like it's it's
if you watch,
it's
if
one of
you
those
watch,
things George Lucas has been accused of for decades
Yeah,
about ripping off Dune because
Well,
Dune did come out before Star Wars. So
of
let's
course,
not get it
yeah.
twisted.
Well, Dune, Flash Gordon, all those things he took. Even
Well, that no, the Japanese novels too. The
right.
Japanese.
I mean,
films.
he took 90% of the stuff we have are riffs from older stories. I mean, if you look at
samurais are Jedi. So
yeah,
and there's in Star Wars lore, spice has always been a thing. There's always something there. So
it
it's
just
not
felt weird when he was like, "Are you selling
because
spice?"
you
I
know
was
why?
like,
Because Dune is fresh in your head. That's why. Because
that's
if
why.
Dune was, if we didn't get a new Dune, nobody wouldn't care about no goddamn spice because we're still in Star Wars
No,
universe.
because everybody would have thought that. Everybody would
course.
have thought it was because that's what Han was smuggling. That's why
Yeah.
the Falcon had all those hidden cargo vents. It's for the spice.
Even an episode of Clone Wars, like even the last one, Ahsoka was dealing with some spice stuff too. Yeah.
Gregory totally forgot Anakin messed up all those kids.
Yo, Anakin fucking loves killing motherfucking kids, bro. I'll tell you.
AKA Dash Rendar and Canon. You know what? That might happen. So
Why not?
no.
You
At
can't.
this
I mean,
point,
Han
at
Solo's
this
Han
point,
Solo, man.
yeah, at this point, it's far.
Well, they already did recast him in the prequel Solo
movie,
and
yeah,
I mean,
which I liked that movie. I think Lil's the only one that didn't like it.
So did I.
It's a good movie.
I loved it. What are you talking about? It's great. My opinions are my own, and not that of the Walt Disney World Company.
That's gonna be great going throughout the whole rest
This
of this
is
year.
gonna be a good joke moving forward.
You might just hold up a billboard, might as well make a hold up a cardboard thing and just be like, "This is what this is."
You need to get a t-shirt made. My opinions are my own. Property of Walt Disney on your hat.
Oh shit. Good. So yeah, just a great episode, man. And I mean, Steve, I don't know. I love the flashbacks. The flashbacks are just great. It's just great. It's just
Well, what I was trying to say before too is like because Alex was, we were all watching it, and Alex is like, I thought these guys were bad guys. The Tusken Raiders, and
that's how they've been portrayed.
That's how they were portrayed. Even in Mando, I mean, we saw them. Mando was helping them to get what he needed, but here they're more. They humanized them more. You saw, like you said, that culture, that shift, and I think that's what it's doing here. That's what these series are doing for all of Star Wars, right? We're seeing the Jawas, we're seeing them in a different light. All we saw them was doing this, but then we're seeing them in Mandalorian kicking some butt. Yeah, they're
still doing the same bullshit, a little bastard.
Well, right, but I mean, but we get more of it. You know what I mean? Like we're getting a lot more. We're getting more in depth stuff. Mando's going to all the different, the Mon Calamari planet and all that kind of stuff.
It's like the Jawas are the pieces of shit.
They stole Boba's fucking armor off of his dead body.
Yeah, they are
shit.
Right? We saw him in the beginning. Yeah, exactly. I mean, but like that's
he
what I
was
like.
Even dead. They just left him in the fucking sand by himself. Jawas suck.
That's what I liked about all these series so far is just like the enrichment of everything.
Of the background characters.
You automatically assume everything's bad, and it's like all of a sudden it's like, oh wait, maybe not.
I mean,
but
at the same time, like the Sand People are kind of villains because they give him a gift, and it's a lizard that goes up his nose and fucking gives him like an acid trip.
Fucking tough though, Steve.
That was awesome.
Well, it's part of that. It's part of that spiritual walk because like Alex brought it up. It's like that's happened in The Simpsons. In the Simpsons movie, when Homer was at the one place and had going a spiritual journey, I'm like,
exactly. It was a very cultural thing that they gave him. I mean, it was weird to get there, like the lizard thing, but then he goes out and like you could see the oceans of Tatooine. It was like, what the fuck? Like he was having this weird acid trip, gets his branch and brings it back, and that branch gets carved into his fucking staff. And he goes back to that fire, and everybody has those staffs. You're like, oh man, that lizard's been up everybody's fucking nose.
And then we've seen that staff. He's held that shit since Mandalorian, and we like, what the fuck is this shit? Yo, then they start garbing him up. I was like, oh,
Sean,
shit.
when he had the fucking black robes underneath his armor in the fucking Mandalorian, we're like, what is it? Why is he wearing all this black shit? What is this? Why is he wearing black hoodies underneath? It's his fucking sand people gear. So good. So good.
So great, man.
You know, it's funny too. I was like, this episode felt like it was directed by Christopher Nolan, because it's like it you know, Christopher Nolan's Batman. It's like anything that you see it like exactly made. And like this way, like the garbs, like you're seeing him carve all this stuff, and it's like explaining every little detail.
I kept thinking about.
I was waiting for that at the end, directed by Christopher Nolan. Like,
when they were carving that fucking branch, I was thinking to myself, like, God damn, this had to have taken hours. Like, this is so long. They're condensing it down into like 30 seconds.
Yeah.
But
it was a long episode, man. The first episode was only 32 minutes. This one was 54. I was like, wow, what a...
I know. I tried to watch it before we started the show, and I started at like 6:50, and I'm looking at the clock. I'm like, God damn. I hope this shit wraps up. But then you were late and wrong. So
yeah, I'm always late and wrong. So
it's just a great first two episodes are great. I mean, I honestly, there's just nothing. The fucking huts, the two fucking huts,
the twins.
Like, are you fucking kidding me? I'm like, what more do we fucking need? Like,
I love how you see like all those people carrying their fucking barge, and like it's all caved in the middle because they're so heavy. Like little touches like that. Like you could have easily had like these people carrying this big platform that was perfectly flat, and you know, CGI the twins on there, no problem. But the fact that it was caved in a little bit, like just showing the weight, it was just.
I don't understand why people are complaining about the CG of the huts either. Like,
shit.
I mean,
what do you want them to look like?
They wanted
practical puppets, and I'm like,
man, ain't nobody need all that shit, man.
Listen, all those people. There's plenty of practical in this episode.
Yeah,
all the fucking aliens, those fucking weird
hammerhead
people
talking out of a fucking like, come on, bro.
Yo, that shit was awesome. The fish people that they pulled out of that fucking train,
great.
That was all practicals. It was all animatronics. Looked fantastic.
Fucking the fucking big K, black K, fucking practical. All fucking mask. Like the motherfucker, you see his mean ass grill. Like, listen. Stop complaining about shit. Stop it. Listen, this shit is what you guys can
enjoy it
for years about not getting shit. And
enjoy
then
what you get.
Then when we get shit, we're just like,
I mean, that's how we were about the sequel trilogy, though.
I know. And well, now the trilogy holds weight now for me.
The sequel trilogy?
Which one are we talking about? Oh, we're talking about the last three?
The sequel trilogy. I'm not talking about the original. I'm not talking about the prequel trilogy. I'm talking about the sequel trilogy.
Yeah, but again,
7, 8, 9.
I think they're going to
different art direction.
I think they're going to keep doing different things like these series, and it's going to all of a sudden it's going to open things up, and it's going to fill in gaps, and all of a sudden we're going to be like, oh my god, like this is. This is what we're missing. I mean, they're already talking about getting a Finn series out of it. If
anybody can make the sequel trilogy good,
it's Favreau and Filoni.
It's Dave Filoni.
Yeah.
So
I agree.
I mean, to me, they made the prequel trilogy.
Dude, I hold the prequel trilogy in such a higher regard now than I ever did before. So
when you watch the Clone Wars, dog, I'm telling you, it just works. It just fucking works. I don't know
Revenge of the Sith,
but it works.
Revenge of the Sith, straight up fucking great movie.
Yeah,
straight up great movie.
Great. Fuck it. I can't even sit up. If I can go back and review, remember our old reviews and we just shit on that thing? Yeah, yo. I wish I could take it back, because everything I don't
think we shit on Revenge of the Sith. I think we shit on Phantom Menace. But I don't think we shit on Revenge of the Sith. Phantom Menace is rough because none of that shit ages well.
I still hate the pod racing. I still hate the pod racing.
It's a fucking half-hour sequence. It's so long.
It's just like so
that was really good. That was good.
Obnoxious. It's like an obnoxious scene.
So how'd you feel about the train scene in this one? Because they were on their speeder bike things and like
that was
there was
awesome.
more action. This was really
so
good. This was really full of action and like
that little fucking jet engine came off and fucking shot that one dude. Like,
and the robot.
It was a Tusken Raider that got
fucking
shot. Tusken Raider got shot and he like almost fell off, but then the other fucking sand person grabbed him and pulled him back up, and he was like holding himself, and I was like, "Don't die! I like you. I don't even know your name, but you're great."
You know what? Too, it was like you felt for it when that train came through first time and like killed all those people. And you saw them like
stop killing the banthas. What's your fucking problem? They're not doing nothing.
They're like oxes or something, like a giant buffalo or something. Jabba the Hutt's son. I don't remember how that. I gotta go back and remember. I gotta go back and look because I can't remember what happened. But maybe he might make an appearance. Who knows?
I love when
I don't know.
I love when Boba was first trying to show him how to drive the fucking speeder bikes, and that one Tusken Raider got on the bike and fucking hit it and then went fucking backwards.
You know what I love? You know what part I really loved is when they dropped him into the fucking the Rancor pit.
Oh, and there was no Rancor?
There was no Rancor.
It was just that weird little space rat.
Yeah, that was great. I was like, oh, well, I know there's no Rancor.
And he spilled his whole fucking beans. He told all the secrets as soon as he hit the dirt.
That was great. That was a great scene. I'm loving the show, man. Whatever they're doing, man, just keep doing it, man. Just keep doing it.
It's fun. It's good. It's
and Tamir Morrison.
Yeah,
we can't let that go by. Tamir Morrison, great job. Just embodying the role. Like he's got the dad bod going, and it's fucking awesome. He's rocking it. So nice.
Even his flashbacks to as a kid. You know what I mean? Like when he's watching when you see the kid version of him, like watching Django's ship flying out, and like I'm like, man, like it's
great.
You know,
that's not a scene from the movie, but that was that kid's face. Like they're repurposing things, they're moving things around. It's
a little. Yeah. If I don't get fucking Captain Rex as Tamara Morrison, I swear to God, I'm a snap. There's no way that he's not going to be Captain Rex. Like. How could you not let that, like, even though he's doing such a good job as Boba Fett, I'm pretty sure he's going to be doing a good job.
Give him that little fucking silver crew cut, call it a day.
No, all he needs is a gray beard. That's it.
Yeah, because he's bald.
He's bald. He's bald. He's already bald, Steve. All you need is a fucking gray beard. That's it. It's fucking great, man.
I mean, yeah, they could do a whole Clone Trooper series with him just
easily done.
Yeah, that'd be a lot of work for him. Doing multiple characters.
I guess that's the one thing that bothers because he's older, so like that's a lot. He's doing a lot of work right now. He's putting in a lot of work. So but it's great because he hasn't really done anything. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure this is great for him right now. He's like, fuck this, I'm eating this shit up. Like you keep bringing it to me, I'm gonna keep doing it because
don't make me Aquaman's dad where I'm just sitting around waiting for him to splash water. Let me do some work.
Aquaman, that was a good movie. Cut it out.
I agree. I'm just saying, like he didn't have to do anything in that.
But now you're official. You were Django and you were Boba, but now you're Boba Fett now, one of the most highly regarded characters in the Star Wars universe. And then on top of that, you're also Captain Rex at some point. So like, give me that paycheck. Is got to be like, just keep them coming. I'll be like, listen, I'm gonna keep acting this shit out for the next 10 years till I'm dead.
That's right. Give me my hot toy.
Yeah,
that's you know.
No, I need my statue. I need that.
No, I'm saying for him, like, get me my hot, so he can have that face sculpt because they're always gonna do the multiple heads for hot toys, so he's gonna get that hot toy money.
I think we'll get Rex in Ahsoka probably. I'm 100% sure that's probably gonna happen.
And that would make sense, and that would actually be really good for him because then he wouldn't have to be doing like the dual acting in the same thing, but he can go to that series, they can give him a beard, and boom, now he's Rex for a couple episodes.
Oh, God, beautiful. All right, so Hero, I guess episode Hero. Steve, you're on mute.
Hero, yes, absolutely, Hero.
I mean, it's not really much news to talk about this week, so I mean, a short show, but
it will be. But
well, you got stuff for the toy box.
Well, you know what? I'm going to talk about comics. I got my one mystery comic box since we haven't talked in a bit. So
give me a second. I will go get something from my garage. I will be right back just to show you.
Oh, it's going to get something from the garage.
Well, look, we can run through our combos because Steve ain't got no combos.
Yeah, that's fine. So I'll go first. This is again another Box Heroes mystery box. I got the comics here. I already opened them.
Yeah.
Sorry, I can't.
Yeah, I'm listening while you talking.
So it came with, and I think every box came with the Stray Dogs Dog Days. I got the Crypt Keeper
Did not
cover.
get that. I wanted that Stray Dogs, but it's not available anywhere. I don't know
Yeah,
why.
it's a hard one, and I mean it's a $5-10 book right now, so I was pretty happy with that. I got a King Conan variant number 1 too. I like this one with the multiple Conan. This is the Mr. Garson variant, so got
I
that.
like that.
I got a vintage book here. I actually got a little value. It's a $10 book.
What?
It's a DC book. It's Crisis on Infinite Earths number 11. There's nothing special about it, but it's a $10 book, and it's in great condition.
That was a good run. I actually enjoyed that.
Yeah. So I mean, and I looked at the bottom there, and I think that's Red Robin there. And Steve, I don't know if
I think it is.
with is that
You don't
who's
care
it?
though.
Is that
You don't
bad?
care.
But it's a nice book. I mean, it's a
You're only buying it because it's worth money.
I didn't buy it. I
Man.
got it in my mystery box.
Oh, sorry, I missed that part.
So it also came with a variant cover of Batgirls number 1, the
Steve,
in Huck Lee unmasked variant.
I wanted that. I wanted Batgirls. I didn't get a chance to pick that up. I'm still like missing it. I do want it eventually.
I also got another DC variant. I got Batman 118. I got the Matina variant. It's a very dark, but like it's a really cool variant. Like what you could see, like it's hard because where my lamp is, and you can see your guys up. But like he's got the bat logo, like it's that small yellow circular logo, like not like the new, you see the big bat. And I really like that. Then it came with the Captain America number 705 or number 1 variant.
Oh, the John Tyler Christopher cover.
Yeah, yep,
Nice.
And they had a whole bunch of different variants of this, with all of his different costumes. A white The Life of Captain Marvel variant, so you could sketch white cover.
Oh, okay.
And then a couple just filler books, Aquaman and the Others, the new 52 Futures End with the lenticular cover.
Nice.
So we got that. New Avengers number 25. I actually have this already. And then Uncanny X-Men number 432, and I already have this one. It's a 90s book or late 2000s or early 2000s book, I think. So
okay, well, is that yours?
Yeah, that's it, really. I mean, I went to the comic shop today, the one that only had cash only, and I'm mad because I forgot my cash at home. I only had $1 in my wallet. And I get there, and like there's 2 books I wanted. One was a new Transformers book. It was a variant, the Optimus Prime cover.
Optimus Prime cover. Yeah.
So he's holding it for me, so I'm going to go tomorrow and pick it up because this dude only takes cash. So I'm like, all right, well, I'll have to.
Yeah, I didn't pick that up this week because I skimmed through it. I was like, I'm all right.
Yeah.
I did get I got the Jock cover 118.
Oh, so you got the Jock covers? Yeah, I was looking at that one. Yeah, I mean, I saw that one at the store too.
Got that. That's what I needed. Steve, this is like it has like a foil.
It's a nice one.
Cover. Nice cover. Beautiful cover. Going up in price too a little.
I know.
Buffy issue 1. This was the Virgin variant. This was like Apocalypse Buffy. Really cool. I read through a little bit. This is a variant cover. This is 1 to 10. Picked that up a little. I don't know if you got this, but I got Devil's Reign issue 1. This is the Daredevil variant cover.
That's a nice cover. Look how big Kingpin is. Good Lord.
Yeah, very cool cover.
Yeah. Mayor Kingpin.
Yeah. I got this comic book. It's by Boombox Studios, Buckhead, but it's a cool Final Fantasy variant cover.
That is very cool. Yeah.
Yeah, very
Cloud,
cool.
right? Is that the Cloud Sword? I can't tell.
Yeah, it looks like it, but it hasn't. The first issue was kind of boring. I was like, am I gonna stick with this? I don't know. I'm picking up books from like a couple weeks ago.
I know, yeah.
I'm doing run around all. I got the Miles Morales issue 33 variant cover. I think you got this. Didn't you get this?
I did get that. Yeah. I have some books. Yeah, that over the last few weeks that.
Yeah.
I picked up. I even picked up a couple. I think I have them upstairs because I had to put them away because we talked about the move and everything. Like a couple graded books.
Got Wastelanders Hawkeye issue 1.
Oh, that's cool.
A little, really good.
Is it good?
Yo,
Daredevil.
Daredevil is training Hawkeye because Hawkeye's blind, and he's going through the wasteland, and it's really fucking awesome what he has to do, but it's so Hawkeye. In the end, it's like it was really great.
It's weird because in the books they're getting rid of Hawkeye's vision, but in the cinematic they're getting rid of his hearing.
Well, they got rid of his hearing in the books too, in Matt Fraction's series. So.
Yeah, this is look great. Get it. Issue number 1, definitely highly recommended. Steel, I got this is what I'm loving, Steve, and I mean I know you haven't read it yet, but this is a great book. This is the DC. This is DC characters in medieval times.
Yeah, I've read about it, but I haven't read the book.
Still got their powers, but oh my god, awesome! Fucking there's like two different kingdoms. One kingdom is run by what the hell's the lightning, the black lightning.
I go on mute so that you can't hear my vape. But yes, I get it. Yes, every time Steve's on mute, you take a shot.
One kingdom is run by Black Lightning's family. Oh, fucking. And the other kingdom is run by Kal-El and Superman, and Batman is his like stepbrother. Yo, dog.
Is it
great? You have to read this.
Okay.
Highly recommend it.
I'll wait till it comes out in trade. Maybe pick that up.
Larry, we have been up on Last Ronin. I'm waiting for that next book to come out. It's like every 3-4 months. I love it. The series is great.
Although Last Just Go cover, Colossus.
Oh, nice.
I got all of them. Yeah. Great.
What's up,
Kenneth?
Death of Doctor
Strange. Oh man, Kenneth, you missed like
before
an hour of Doctor Strange.
Wait, you picked up number 4, Death of Doctor Strange?
Yes.
I thought you were out.
I was out, but I don't know why I got it. It was in my fucking. It was in my my thing, so I just grabbed
it. Pull list? Yeah,
it was in my pull list. So I just grabbed it. I got this a little great. This is Ahsoka, but it's
that's a great
Clone War. It's the Clone Wars official collector's edition. Fucking phenomenal. Everything about the Clone Wars you need to know. Great cover. It's a thick book, very thick book. Cost me, I think it was like $20, but man. Great. I love this cover of Ahsoka.
Late and wrong.
Great. Just phenomenal. Star Wars. This is a variant edition. Star Wars number 19. This is Luke with Obi-Wan in the background as a statue. Don't know. I haven't even read through it. I don't read through a lot of my Star Wars books, to be honest. And then some special covers a little. First appearance of Mr. Sinister. We talked about this. I showed you pictures of him, but yeah.
Yeah, that's a great one. Sergio wants to know where's his money because he sent his Cash App, Sean.
Should not have done that. Why would you do that when y'all know it's not me?
I think he's joking. I'm hoping.
I hope not. I'm really hoping not, dude. Because listen, y'all know it's not me. I've been talking about that for almost.
We talked about it the day it happened.
Apparently they shut down the account though, which is great.
They did finally.
Yeah, which is good. Maybe I can get it back. I don't know.
Because Mia now follows you, Sean, my daughter. She's on Instagram now. She finally
I know she followed me, and I liked her picture she posted of her cookies or whatever she was making.
She's so excited when she saw Steve that you liked her, whatever she was cooking. I can't remember. She's like, Steve liked my picture, and I'm like, I don't even know what you're talking about.
It was cute. I was like, who's this Mia? Oh, it's a Lil's kid. I'll like all her stuff.
Sean, I bought that today too.
First team appearance of the Marauders.
I bought that today.
You did?
Yeah,
nice. First appearance of Bishop.
Yeah, I got that.
You got that too. And then the first appearance of Jubilee. I think you got this too, don't you? Yep. First appearance of Jubilee. So definitely books that I wanted to pick up. Although they have some couple Spider-Man books that I think I might go back and get.
So
no one's like.
I'm looking at my quote unquote in a month and a half from now, my new comic shops, Sean, like the wall books. I
got one more book a little. But go ahead.
I'm like heart's beating. I'm like, I'm gonna be eating up all these wall books in Florida, man, when I get down there. So
Masters of the Oh my God! When I tell you,
I'm gonna flip through it.
Sorry.
But it has everything you need to know about Masters of the Universe. like from filmation to from the toys.
Yeah, rest in peace, man. That artist dude passed away.
Yeah, he did.
I forgot his name. Damn,
but everything from all the filmation stuff to even the modern Hordak, the movie, motion picture stuff, even to the new, actually, which is dope. They even bring in the new He-Man Masters of the Universe stuff.
Oh, cool.
The toys as well. Great book. I had this on my pull list and I forgot all about it, but it pulled up and I was like, man, this is a great book. Highly recommended if you can find it. It's the book of Masters of the Universe, the book, the epic history of He-Man, She-Ra, and Masters of the Universe. Great book. Talks about the comics too a little. Everything is in there, and
yeah, because I love that. I have the hardcover of all the comics. So
yeah,
I read through that. It was really cool. So
yeah, man, definitely a great book, man. I think it just came out too, so definitely highly recommended. Awesome book. Yeah, it's really great, Fernando. Really
very
great.
nice.
And it goes right back there with my He-Man. I'm put it back there with him, and can't wait till that Battle Cat and that Tweeterhead come out. But
when that Tweeterhead comes out, man, I can't wait.
I can't wait.
It's gonna be so tough. Can't wait for that. But I'm waiting for that pre-order to hit.
Steve, we'll talk. I guess. Hello. Do you need to shut off your mic or your camera?
Oh, that's what you got to get from the garage. His bag of
Sean,
illegal goods.
It's so stupid. Like, I know you're not really into weed the way that you used to be. But,
yeah, at all.
But I went and saw my guy.
You have a brown like grocery bag full. That's crazy.
I hid it in the garage. I got teenagers living in this house. This shit can't be. It's like gold. Gotta keep it away. Otherwise, it's gonna all turn up missing. A grocery bag mixed with 2 plastic bags. But like, so I went and saw the guy because he was like, I did his cameras to make sure nobody was stealing his weed plants. And then he was like, he called me up the other day and he's like, hey, come over to my house. The new harvest came in. I was like, yeah, but like, I haven't done any work for you. He's like, no, I'm just going to give you some. I was like, all right. Oh, it's not going to dump out. There it goes.
Oh, man.
There it goes. There it goes. There it goes. There it goes. That's it.
We need to talk off mic.
Look at this. What is this?
We're going to have to talk off mic.
I'm never going to smoke this much. It's...
Well, a little left, so...
Well, you're discussing inappropriateness, so I'm leaving now.
Godfather, some little... I don't know. This is free weed. I don't know what that means. But he labeled it all. It's just bags. He even gave me this bag of shake for cooking. He's like, use that. Cook your butter in it. I was like, all right. Just so much weed. This is why Steve's keeping it green. Because swimming in it.
Oh, he blessed you for real.
I mean, look, you do people some fucking favors and
welcome to California.
The universe pays you back tenfold. I mean, it's just a lot of marijuana. But it's legal, so it's fine. It's legal. I mean, I worked for it, Justin, a long time ago. But yes, it's all free.
You got the drug dealer.
So much weed. It's full.
Read your text messages.
No. I probably could.
You could. I don't see why you can't.
I mean, just wrap it up. It's totally fine. Should be fine.
Know.
I'm never gonna go through that. I don't smoke weed like that. Like, holy shit. Larry, that would not make the new Matrix tolerable. I could smoke all of that and still think that movie's a shit show. I probably would sleep and I would think that my nap was great. But this is my Walter White origin story. No, weeds. It's not like you're not gonna get rich. I mean, I guess you could get rich on weed, but they're gonna tax you. So Walter White wasn't getting taxed. That's why he got rich. But that's my toy box. Lots of toys.
Great toy box.
I'm gonna stick with my comic book.
I mean, I'm gonna stick with mine too a little.
So much weed.
So news that people were talking about, the CW, Warner Brothers is selling the CW.
They are.
It's up for sale. They said it's never been profitable, which I'm like, well, then why?
Why
make
do you
all
keep
that
putting
shit?
these DC shows on it?
I got the same mug.
Oh, that Vader one? Yeah.
Did you know that Amazon's series of I Know What You Did Last Summer got canceled after one season? I'm so happy I didn't start watching
I didn't
that.
watch it.
What got canceled?
I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Oh, man. Didn't watch it anyway. No one cares. You're on mute, Steve.
Always.
I wasn't talking.
Yeah, well, I thought you were about to talk. That's why I kind of joined in on you.
Take a shot. Steve, I mean,
what's the CW worth? Does it worth anything?
They'll actually pay you to take ownership of the CW.
should we try to get it then?
I mean,
we could make better shows.
Clearly, obviously. I could. Good Lord.
League of Geeks presents the new CW. Oh.
You know what it is? It's because they get too teen boppy with their shit, man. It's like you can do great shows. Obviously you can do great shows.
Look at what all the other networks are doing. Look what NBC is putting out. Look at what
I don't give what
Sci-Fi Channel is putting out. Look at all this shit, and then CW's over here like, no, we're all going to talk about feelings.
High school
Whatever.
stuff.
Like, it's just like,
it's just all high school shit. I don't care.
Nobody cares. That's the problem. They still think that the geeks, the nerds, are young. This is the thing about like the Book of Boba Fett. The Book of Boba Fett realizes that their demographic is 30 to 45.
Right.
That's their demographic. They're not aiming for 12 to 15. That's not who's watching that show.
They're not.
There may be kids watching that show, but that's not their target audience. People that they're trying to reach are our age group. People that fell in love with Boba Fett, but really never had any reason to. And they're giving us a reason to. They're making our love for that character make sense.
Yeah.
And the CW is going, everybody watching our shows is 18. And it's like...
and here we go again. It's, oh my God, it's so frustrating because
let's make a Batwoman show that has all the Batman villains in it, but no Batman.
Again, and
didn't they do that with Titans too?
Yeah, what we're seeing here a little
Kind
is
of.
the same thing. Is the same thing that the movie universe in Marvel is doing so great that DC still can't get their own universe.
I think I saw a great meme, and it was like Marvel fans and like Marvel, and it was like that picture of Spider-Man and Mysterio shaking hands, and then it was like DC fans and which was Superman getting kicked in the stomach by like DC executives, and it's like.
What's funny? I saw a meme as well, and it was like Marvel fans and Marvel, and it was like Marvel was like the guy proposing to the girl.
I've seen that one.
And then it was like DC fans and DC, and it was like the DC fans was the girl looking at the girl getting proposed to, and DC was like the guy being like, no. So it's very much like that. It sucks, but. Yeah, Arrow had Ra's al Ghul, but like he was never a fucking Arrow villain. So
Fernando, that's right.
Who gives a shit?
I think Fernando, you did send that one. That was hilarious. It was the Marvel fans and DC fans because it's true.
Why the fuck would you have Oliver Queen with Ra's al Ghul? Like, why?
Why would you have the Lazarus Pit in the middle of a fucking city? Makes no fucking sense.
I mean,
you did
Titans play fast and loose with their fucking. There are certain scenes and episodes that I really love, but then there's other things where I just question what I'm doing with my time.
I still don't understand why there's not a Batman
This show has made me question my life.
Like what? Like I could be doing literally anything else.
I could be doing so much.
But here
better.
I am watching this.
That's too funny.
That's why I stopped watching CW shit. For the third time in a row, Pixar's new movie, Turning Red, is going to be skipping theaters and goes to Disney Plus. They're claiming that it's because of the Omicron, but there's lots of talk that Disney's not really liking what Pixar's putting out, and so they're not really putting a lot of weight behind it.
Shit's getting
I
pushed.
think it's just I don't know. I don't know if I mean maybe Steve, but
Maybe,
I don't know.
but I mean the last two Pixar movies weren't great.
What were the last two Pixar movies?
Yeah,
I'm trying to think. Raya was Disney.
Raya was
Raya was
that was
great.
Disney.
Luca.
And I like Luca.
Luca was Pixar.
Luca was great.
Luca was good. You're right. Luca was good.
Yeah. I'm trying to think which Pixar movies have.
I'm trying to think too. No, I'm just going off of the article I read. I can't remember.
No,
exactly.
I can't.
Weird.
Soul.
Soul was phenomenal.
I haven't seen Soul.
Yeah, Soul
but
was
it was
great
good,
too. Yeah,
it was really good. Yeah.
So I don't know. It's just I do think it's.
I think Turning Red looks really good too. I like the trailers. I like the art.
I do think it's the virus because it's.
I think it is too. It is too.
Because Morbius moved 4 months. They're like, forget it. We made enough from Spider-Man.
I saw something that said Morbius has now been pushed back more than New Mutants.
Oh no.
New Mutants was done filming 3.5 years before it was released.
That was
and Morbius has now been pushed back more times than New Mutants. So that's fun.
Beast Boy just ate cereal all last season. And turned into a bat. So
it's true, Ryan. It's true. It's true. It's true.
That was horrible.
Justin, I'm excited to see Scream 5, but I'm gonna wait.
I have
no time. I have no time to go to the theater at all.
So I did the whole Scream retrospective series with the boys over at the Horror Returns. So I've been called up to reprise my role on that podcast for the new Scream movie. So I will be seeing it opening weekend and talking about it. I'm excited for it.
Although we do have like a 90-day window. so we could be okay if we go to the movies.
Yeah, we're good. I mean, I'm
Hey, you had it. You got all the antibodies. You're fine.
Yeah.
But I got no time. I've got literally no time over the next few weeks. So it's gonna be tough doing anything. But that's okay. I do want to see it though. I'm excited for it. I can't wait. I will. Who knows? Maybe I'll find a moment to go to the theater.
So we got the Halo TV show coming to is it Paramount or is it Peacock? I think it's Paramount.
Next week we got what's the shit? What's the DC dude? Peacemaker.
Well, yeah, right. I mean that's out.
Is it out? Did it come out already?
No, it's 13th.
I thought it was out. Like there's reviews all over the place.
The 13th.
I think it was out this week. Yeah, I think it was out this week. Justin, yes, it's called The Horror Returns. That is the podcast.
Listen to it.
Listener and friend of the show, Brian Stitcher, and
listen to that intro. It's fucking awesome. I made it.
Steve made their intro. So,
but what I was gonna say was, so we had that
Halo is Showtime,
but it's gonna be streaming. I think it's gonna be streaming on Paramount.
I think it's supposed to stream on Paramount too.
That's where I'm seeing all the ads.
Yeah.
But another video game has been greenlit by Amazon. So Amazon Prime is going to be making a show about Fallout, and it's going to be run by the Westworld guys that were running the Westworld show. So
that might be
pretty good.
Post-apocalyptic. I love that universe. I love those Fallout
games. Tell a great story, even though you didn't fucking finish the season, Steve.
Yeah, I fell off. And I don't really.
But they're not. Are they coming back with another season?
I'm literally reading titles.
Yeah. Westworld ain't coming out. I don't think till like 2023 or something.
I was gonna say like Westworld feels like it's never the next season's never coming out.
It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. They already said it on HBO. It's coming.
They got a whole bunch of shit going on. James Marsden is out filming the next Sonic. Old boy is doing.
Yeah, like he's doing anything in the next. Sonic.
He's fucking Commissioner Gordon.
I heard rumors that he might be in Doctor Strange. It's like, well, we might have a little cameo.
Who?
Marsden. I would love it.
He was a great
Eric Bana might play.
But at a certain point, this is going to become too much. When you start bringing back every fucking body.
Bring me everyone. Bring me Jessica Alba back as, again, if you're giving me cameos.
I mean, I'll take it.
You're not giving me whole new series. You're giving me cameos from the multiverse.
But you don't have new versions that are going to mix up with those old versions. You just give me the old versions before I have new versions. It's not going to be the same as Spider-Man. And nobody liked those Fantastic Four movies. Nobody liked that fucking Eric Bana Hulk movie. I don't give a fuck where you work for. You know that movie sucks.
But that was Universal anyway. So, but I did like the Eric Bana Hulk movie. My opinions are my own. My opinions are my own and not that of the Walt Disney World.
Yeah,
you like that movie.
You keep that opinion to yourself because
nobody likes that fucking movie. That movie's garbage. It's hot garbage.
You didn't like those Hulk dogs?
He fought a poodle, a giant poodle, and then fought a cloud.
But it was a Hulk poodle.
An electric cloud, Steve. An electric cloud.
I mean, that's where they messed up all these movies. It's like let's put a cloud.
Clouds.
Oh, I'm gonna fight a cloud.
Like I remember when they would.
Galactus is a cloud.
They fucking did the Green Lantern movie and it was a cloud. I was like, you guys haven't learned yet? Come on.
They fought a cloud in Loki too. I ain't gonna hold you.
But they did a good job with that cloud.
They did. But
it was
because we got classic Loki doing some awesome stuff.
Yeah, but it was still a cloud.
It was a dog cloud.
It was still a cloud.
That's so true.
Steve is on fire tonight. Have we checked out Euphoria yet? Has anybody checked out Euphoria?
I'm not a fan of Euphoria.
I have not wanted to watch it because it's all about teenagers doing
Euphoria makes
shit
me
that I don't want to think about.
It makes me uncomfortable.
Yeah, I think I'm a little
too
got
teenagers.
For Euphoria.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of Euphoria. I cannot watch it. It just makes me so uncomfortable.
We've all become old. This is the geezers. We talked about it.
I can't watch it.
It happened. We got old.
It's troubling to me.
Old, gray, bald.
Hey, did you? Okay, Fernando, I swore that we would get there.
What kind of sports do we need to talk about? But the 49ers, because look, listen, my Baltimore Ravens suck. So I don't have time.
Well, they don't suck. You have a great backup quarterback. What are you talking about?
Backup quarterback.
He's fantastic. He's better than half the quarterbacks in the league.
But
true.
But there's always a but there.
But you didn't make the playoffs.
Well, we did make the playoffs and we lost. Okay, so see, I claim that as a losing season. So leave me alone.
It is a losing season. Just like my team.
My season could be over tomorrow.
I don't care about your 49ers. I don't care about my Baltimore Ravens.
I
care about the Chicago Bulls winning 9 games in a row and
you can kiss my one.
And the Lakers only wanted to pay DeMar DeRozan $5 million.
Sean is having a bad sports season.
I'm having a bad sports season. Man.
That's why
the Lakers did win 3 in a row, right? 4 in a row.
It's rough. It's still rough against bullshit teams. Come on.
I know.
I'm pretty sure we lost tonight.
Eagles clinched the playoffs. Did they?
They got blown out tonight by the Cowboys. How the fuck did they?
The playoffs?
They got blown out.
Did they still clinch?
Did somebody else lose? Is that what happened?
Their division might be shit though. The Eagles division.
Well, they have Dallas is in first.
Who gets
MVP?
That means Washington.
Who's the MVP this year, man?
Of the NFL?
Rodgers.
No, man.
Rodgers been lights out all season.
It should be Jonathan Taylor. He's carrying the Colts.
I agree.
Doesn't matter though. No, they don't look at it. They only look at QBs.
I agree.
Carson Wentz is the quarterback, and the Colts are beating teams, and Carson Wentz is throwing the ball for like 130 yards.
I agree.
Jonathan Taylor is a beast, and
they're never going to give the MVP to a running back.
They've given it to. But Adrian Peterson's won the MVP. Marshall Faulk has won the MVP.
Emmitt Smith? Did Emmitt Smith win the MVP?
I believe Emmitt Smith did. But you're right, Steve. They are few and far between. It has become the quarterback.
It's the Rodgers show. this year. Mr. Rogers Show. He's the talk of the town. It's all everybody's going to talk about.
I hope not.
Even though this motherfucker's not vaccinated and had COVID and spread it all around the fucking league, he's still going to be the MVP.
He was just spitting on people in the huddle.
Give COVID to everybody.
Fernando, I'm not a Bucks fan now. That's not happening.
The Bucks.
Or you give it to the GOAT. You give it to the GOAT again. Give it to the GOAT.
No, fuck Tom Brady too.
Fuck you.
Dude,
Tom Brady's the greatest fucking quarterback.
Antonio Brown
kiss my ass.
Leaving the field the way he did was
he's the greatest quarterback of all time.
No,
Tom Brady is.
But have you heard all the shit about Antonio Brown?
I did. No, I agree. I think
he was telling them I cannot play.
Yeah, he has a broken ankle.
Get in the fucking field or get off my fucking team. And he fucking took his shit off and was like, "Fuck you." Then I'm out.
Is that what happened?
Yes.
Damn, that's deep.
Yes,
yeah,
and there's text message feeds that prove it.
He's having surgery this week.
That's fucked up. The NFL should step in on that shit, but they ain't gonna step in on that. They ain't gonna.
No. And everyone's talking about Bruce Arians like he's somebody. Bruce Arians isn't shit. Bruce Arians didn't do shit in Arizona for fucking 12 years.
I agree.
He came into fucking Tampa Bay, didn't do shit for 2 years. Then Tom Brady came in, won the Super Bowl, and everyone's like, Bruce Arians. Like, no
motherfucker.
Bruce Arians is not the fucking answer.
He wasn't in Arizona for 12 years.
I was exaggerating, but he was in there at least for fucking 5 years. But what I'm saying is Bruce Arians isn't the answer in Tampa Bay. Fucking Tom Brady is, and Tom Brady and the referees babying Tom Brady's ass are the reason why.
God damn, Steve, really? You think they babying him?
Steve blames the
referees. No, the referees. The referees baby all quarterbacks all the time.
No, they don't.
Not your quarterback.
Not my quarterback. Just the field has been murdered on the field.
Listen, we text all the time during football, and I tell you all the time, like, "Ooh, that was a bad call, but I'll take it."
Yeah, no, I know.
That was a wrong call, and we totally cheated on that, but like I'll take it because it advances me and I get a fucking touchdown. But I call it out both sides.
Yeah. I mean,
I know when they make bad calls.
For my sports geeks, I won my fantasy Super Bowl championship. Won the money, baby. Won the money, Debo.
On Debo. Debo's your MVP. I want to see that fucking Niners jersey on your ass next year. Gotta get that fucking Steve got sour grapes.
I mean, he does.
I mean, I do because Tom Brady literally said when he was leaving New England, he would only go to 2 places without any contract negotiations. I forget what the other one was, but one of them was the fucking Niners.
And I think it was Tampa and the Niners.
Kyle Shanahan was like, I'm good. I'm like, could have been fucking Quest for 7 right now at this point if fucking we had Tom Brady behind center, but.
Yeah, I mean, they would have had to trade Jimmy G back to New England.
I mean, we're gonna trade Jimmy G anyways. But you know what? At the same time, like I was watching Trey Lance last week, and I mean, he did come out. He did come out on the second half and made some great plays, but he is not. I do not have faith in Trey Lance. I am not sold.
I don't think you're
at
trading.
all.
I don't think you're trading Jimmy G next year. I think you're going to keep Jimmy G one more year or trade him at the trade deadline because I don't know if Trey Lance is going to be ready.
Trey Lance is not ready, man. He makes some
He is
very,
very raw.
He takes hits unnecessarily. He throws ridiculous passes.
I was texting you because I started both Debo and Mitchell, and I'm like, they're killing me. Trey Lance is killing me with these incomplete passes. Like
Mitchell wasn't getting shit because they knew that Trey Lance couldn't throw the fucking ball. So the run wasn't.
So all they were doing was running with Trey. Trey Lance was running the ball, and I was
but he was running on like 3rd and 15. Like, what are you doing?
I know. I was very upset with this, but then luckily I got some points. I got enough.
Yeah, but the Niners stole that one though because we did win by a gigantic margin, but we stole quite a few serious plays. The refs helped us out quite a bit.
They did.
I just wonder what's going to happen.
Just like the Bears losing to Pittsburgh. I mean, come on. Bears should have won that game.
They should have. I just wonder what's going to happen tomorrow with the Rams. I don't know. Like, it's going to be hard, man. TB is the ghost of future past to Jimmy G.
I mean, it would have been. That would have been crazy. But you know what, though? Belichick would have made Jimmy G. I mean, look what he's doing with his rookie quarterback. They're making the playoffs.
Fucking Mac Jones looks like a goddamn surgeon out there.
Mac Jones won a game throwing 2 passes. He was
in the snow
one
in
of
Buffalo.
2 in Buffalo, beat Buffalo. 1 of 2 and beat Buffalo. I was just like, well, Belichick's got to win Coach of the Year for this. Like this, is ridiculous.
It's him or it's the coach of the Eagles because they have they've
Sirianni.
come back a lot.
Yeah,
They
because
stormed back
Jalen Hurts is. I mean, I had Dallas Goedert as my tight end, and it was frustrating all season with Jalen Hurts, man, because Jalen Hurts was killing me, and I had Devontae Smith on my bench because I couldn't trust starting him. Just couldn't trust him. One game he would blow up. The next 3 games, no passing.
It's just funny because you have Niners on your fucking fantasy team, and every week you're texting me, who's starting? What's happening? What's going on?
Like, Steve, yeah, it's like I'm not watching your game right now.
Because you know that I don't
happening
fucking
with
pay
you,
attention to anything but Niners. So
Exactly. Like, Steve, my player's gonna do good. What's happened with Mitchell? Is he playing? You're like, I don't know. I'm not the coach. I'm like, shut up,
Yeah,
Steve.
Mitchell had a fucking 150-yard game last week. Like, he did great.
He did. He came out. He had some big runs toward the end.
And Debo had that fucking like 50-yard TD catch.
And that's what saved me. That's what what won me my league. What won me the Super Bowl was a crazy thing I did in the last game last week. Was I had New Orleans defense. I dropped him. And I picked up the Bears defense. And the Bears defense got me 17 points. And I won my game by 3 or 4 points. And it was because of that defensive pickup. Because if I didn't put the Bears defense in to get 17 points, I wouldn't have won.
What would the Saints have gotten you?
6.
Ooh.
The Bears defense won me my Super Bowl because I did it at the last minute, too.
Congratulations,
Will. Cash money, trophy. I got pictures of me kissing the trophy. I've been sending it to all the guys in the league. They all hate me. Jarvis hates me. Jarvis had to send me money. He didn't like it. He made his wife send me the money.
That's hilarious.
And on the Venmo, it's like, because Jarvis lost, and that's what she wrote. And I know Jarvis is going to listen to this. And Jarvis, you lost again.
It's all right, Jarvis. You kicked all the shit out of us in video games a couple years ago.
You did.
No, I didn't see what happened with the fans.
Oh, the fans! Jalen Hurts is walking off the field. The fans are reaching for him. The fucking barricade broke. 12 people fell on top of Jalen Hurts.
5 seconds earlier, he had a broken leg. Like literally.
Yes.
Tonight?
Fucked up. No, that was the other day.
No, it was last week.
No, that shit was bad. You
got
gotta watch a little.
I told you, man. Like I watched the Bears game last week, and then I paid attention just to my players.
Yeah,
they didn't land. It was funny because they didn't land on top of Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts did one of these where it was like whoop, and they landed all around him, just bodies. I didn't know that. All around.
But the thing would have really fucked him up was the damn the guardrail that was there. That shit could have been bad.
Yeah, if that would have hit him, like at that kind of like force,
it would.
Anything could have happened. You're talking about people falling from 15 feet. Like anybody could have died. Like nobody even had a broken bone, but like holy shit.
Yeah, man, you're right, Steve. The coach of the Eagles, because I mean, Jalen Hurts, man. Like I just don't trust him as a quarterback.
I agree.
I don't know if he's. I don't know. He might become a good quarterback down the road, but I don't know if he's got it right now. I mean, he's winning games, luckily, with his legs and everything.
Everybody's trying to get those mobile quarterbacks right now, but then here comes New England picking a pocket passer, and they're running the show again. They're running the fucking show again because they have a guy that can sit back there and deliver the fucking box.
I always feel like pocket passers are the best quarterbacks anyway. Like a running quarterback is great for a time being.
They're great for a season or two,
but you can't win with a running quarterback. I always feel like that. You can
look at the Cardinals this year. The Cardinals were fucking lights out. They got beat by the goddamn Lions.
Well, again, and Kyler got hurt. Kyler played a lot of the season hurt and missed a lot of games
because he runs around too much.
That Madden curse. wasn't he on front of the Madden? Was he on?
No, Kyler Murray hasn't been on the front of nothing.
Who's on the front of the Madden?
This last year, it was Tom Brady and
Patrick Mahomes.
Patrick Mahomes.
That's right.
If next year, if the Madden game next year doesn't come out with John fucking Madden on the cover, It's ridiculous.
It will be. It will be. It'll be.
I agree. There's just no way you can do that.
It'll be a Madden tribute. We talked about it already.
And also, if next year when the Madden game comes out, if it's not a fucking new game, like, because it's been kind of fucking stupid for the last like 3 or 4 years.
It's the same game.
It's the same fucking game.
20 fucking years.
But that's how NBA 2K has been too, Sean. That's why I stopped playing.
No. NBA 2K?
It's the same. Yeah. No. This year's 2K and last year's 2K felt the same.
I mean, it still plays great though. Madden doesn't play great. I don't give a shit what nobody says. Madden doesn't play great.
I agree. I want NFL 2K.
Madden doesn't play great.
I loved NFL 2K.
People just you know what's great though? FIFA. I love FIFA. Do we think
yes.
Belichick can win one without Brady?
Yes, absolutely. Especially with Mac Jones.
I don't.
Absolutely.
I'm not gonna bet against Belichick.
How about fucking Jacksonville getting the fucking first round pick 2 years in a row? When was the last time that fucking happened? And the coaching jobs all around the league are going to be.
Jacksonville deserves it though.
We're getting a new coach.
Jacksonville's a fucking.
We're getting a new coach.
Yeah.
Rumor is the Bears might get Jim Harbaugh from Michigan. Might be coming out of Michigan.
It's going to be hard to pull him back into the NFL.
He's been telling his recruits that he's going to be listening to
I would hate you if the fucking Bears get Jim Harbaugh.
Well, Harbaugh was our quarterback back in the day when
he was
when I started really watching football.
I will fucking hate you. I hate you.
Him with give him and Justin Fields.
I'm not worried about Justin Fields. He ain't shit.
I think Justin Fields is going to be a
Fields ain't shit.
I got my Fields jersey.
So look,
Justin Fields is going to be better than Trey Lance.
So now you're moving to Florida. Do you become a Florida?
No. I'm wearing that's why I bought it. That's why. So I got for Christmas. I got a Justin Fields jersey, and I wanted one because I'm moving to Florida.
Okay.
Because I know if I go to a sporting goods store in Florida, I'm not going to be able to find
now you're going to have to have that. Well, no, because you're on the East Coast now, so all your games is going to be later than normal.
East Coast is 103 a little. Get used to it.
I know, man. 1 o'clock football games.
Yeah, move to the fucking West Coast when you have 10 o'clock a.m. football
That's
games.
Great. I could have my breakfast. And
you can't drink beer at 10 o'clock in the morning. That sucks.
I've done it.
You drinking beer at 10 o'clock more, you're an alcoholic.
I know.
It's not football Sunday. Football Sunday is the only excuse for you, Kev.
No.
We used to go out
in the playoffs. It doesn't matter, Sean. The playoffs, 10 o'clock. I'm drinking beer.
I don't drink beer anymore, so I think it's fine.
All right. Well,
I am not getting that Trevor Lawrence jersey. Are you kidding me, Fernando? Come on, man. Come on.
Ooh.
Don't. I'm not
Jaguars, man.
Sports Geeks is over.
I'm going Blake Bortles. I'm gonna get a Blake Bortles Jacksonville jersey.
Sean, can you share your screen?
With what? For what?
There was a picture that came out this week. I don't know if Lil saw it, but it was the one of the concept artists from No Way Home.
Venom
did the Peter Parker, Tom Holland in the Venom suit.
I haven't seen it.
And wow. No, I thought that looked great. Like he had like triangles, white triangles on his
skin. It ain't gonna look like that.
It looked fucking great. I liked how sticky and weird it looked. Like that was awesome. The spider symbol looked fantastic.
Yeah, no, I thought
very, very good.
I think they said that might be in the new game. It might be concept art from the new game.
They said that
with Tom Holland.
They said that in the new game, every single suit will have a symbiote version of the suit. So you know how Spider-Man PS4, there was like 30 suits. Well, in this one, you're going to have 60.
Good, because I need the black suit hot toy Gamerverse, and that's what I'm going to get to finish off my hot toy. Yeah, I'm going to still finish them off. Yeah.
I'm bugging with you.
John, you never even played that Spider-Man game, huh?
No, I should have downloaded it. But
God damn, that shit is so good.
It's the best comic book game ever made, hands down. It's one of the best. It's one of the best PlayStation games ever made.
Yeah, PlayStation, but fucking Batman is still one of the greatest games ever.
It's up there, and I'm one that loves those Arkham games, and it's up there with it. It's magic.
So good, that game.
Man. I know. I played the first Spider-Man game. It was great. I loved it. It gave me a headache over time though, because it was just too much spinning and jumping around. But
now, and I've also been talking a lot about
the Miles Morales game too.
I love Mass Effect, and I just want to say, I'm waiting for Miles Morales to go on sale. to grab it because it's not a full game.
God, I wish Xbox would. I wish there could be some type of thing where I can just get on Xbox. God damn, man.
I know, right?
That's
But
easy.
on Xbox, on Game Pass, which Sean, I know you have, the Mass Effect Legendary Edition is dropping on Game Pass.
I'm
this
not
month.
playing Mass Effects. I tried Mass Effects.
You tried Andromeda, which is the shit game.
I don't want to do
shit
it.
game.
I don't feel like it. I'm done.
You played the shitty 4th game in the series.
I'm not playing that shit, Steve. I don't like it.
You're missing out on a story that is so fucking good.
You know what a great game is though? I bought it the other day. It's called Chorus. It is.
Oh no, fuck Mass Effect. Let's play Chorus. Get out of here.
Yeah, you're a piece of shit because you know if you play, you're gonna like.
I haven't started playing it yet. Alex has, but he's played Guardians of the Galaxy, and he says it's really good.
Oh, I wanted to get that game too. I was waiting.
And it was on sale on over Christmas.
I forgot to get it. I'm waiting for it to drop down to like $20.
It was. I think it was 25 when. Ryan says PS5 version of Spider-Man has the No Way Home suits in it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hearing rumors.
Yeah, but nobody can get a fucking PS5.
I'm hearing rumors now because the chip shortage should be done soon. Systems are coming out more and more. Like I've been hearing people getting them, but I'm hearing that I'm hearing that Sony and Microsoft are going to have revamped versions of both systems, like smaller, more better. Instead of a giant brick and a giant wavy thing coming out, I think by next Christmas. So, and then they should be a ton of them out because I want to play the Wolverine game.
There's like 5 fucking games for only those systems out by then.
I know.
Gregory says Mass Effect's masterpiece.
I'm telling you, it's so fucking good.
The newest Halo is on Game Pass, and it's not that bad. I heard that too. I haven't played Halo. Gregory said he's been telling us all. I know. I remember you brought that up.
Gregory did say it. He did say it. We just ain't. I'm waiting for to drop down the price.
Been playing it. My kid's playing it. He loves it.
I don't fight paying $40 for a fucking game.
It's less now. It was.
What's the thing? I go online right now and look on the PlayStation Store. Miles Morales is still $60, and I know it's not a full game like Spider-Man was.
I'm not buying that.
It's a shorter game, but I swear
it's not $60 worth.
I swear you can get it in the store for cheaper.
Nope.
Are you sure GameStop?
The only price I've seen it go down to is $40.
I am not buying physical copies of games anymore.
I'll buy it for $20. I might even buy it for $30. But
I only buy physical copies of games, Sean. I will not allow. I know. I will not. Alex keeps trying to download stuff, and I'm like, do I have to pay for it? Yes. Nope. I'd rather go to GameStop and buy it.
I'm not.
I want the physical copy on physical media.
See, I've that option has left me because the nearest GameStop to me is an hour and a half away. So they closed my close GameStop, which is 20 minutes away. It's closed. It's done. I get it's all digital media. I can't do it.
I need the box. I need the box. So, all right. Are we done for the night?
Unless any listener,
you know what? Something that actually kind of went under the radar, man. The great Cindy Poitier passed away, and no one talked about it. And I'm like,
people did. I did.
I didn't see it like that. It wasn't like that though. Like when Betty White died, everybody was like, "Oh shit, Betty White died." But
it's Betty fucking White.
But Cindy Poitier, fucking he's fucking amazing. Like, are you kidding me? Like. You Betty White over fucking Cindy Poitier? No, fuck no. I'm sorry.
Well, I think there's two different
greater things than Betty White did. I'm sorry.
He did. I mean, he
did, but he wasn't in the pop culture pantheon.
I think that's the thing. Betty White is Betty White was
loud.
I agree. I think Golden Girls t-shirts or Sidney Poitier t-shirts. You're seeing Golden Girls t-shirts out now.
I agree.
And also there's
pop culture reference, and that's all it is.
Well, and there's also two other differences. I mean, Sidney Poitier was 94. Yeah. Betty White was they were promoting her 100th birthday anniversary show that was supposed to come out on the 17th of this month.
Yeah.
They've been promoting it for the last, 2020, 2021 hasn't taken Betty White away. She's going to turn 100. Like turning that 100 milestone too kind of put her back in the lexicon.
Again,
for
rest
a lot
in
of people.
Peace to the great Cindy Poitier.
But yeah, I agree. Definitely, and I agree. And
Great.
And Fernando, legend. You're
He
right.
didn't take shit roles. He didn't want to play a slave. He didn't want to play
Nope.
a stupid person. He didn't want to play. And he only picked roles that elevated him as an actor and elevated his culture, and that's very admirable. So,
Agree. Yep, Ryan, you're right. He was the very first African American Hollywood actor. I mean, again, icon, legend. Can't say enough.
Kind of wish he was in a Marvel movie. just a little bit. He could have been in Black Panther. I don't know. I'm just saying.
I mean, you're right.
he could have been one of those ghosts in the nether or whatever.
Oh, that
One of the kings, former kings of Wakanda.
Former kings of Wakanda. Right? Why not?
Ball dropped. They could have totally did that.
They should do that now. They should still.
They could easily CGI his ass right in there.
Dang. Oh well. What can you do?
So.
All right. So unless any listener that's on right now has any taxing questions that'll stir some sort of conversation, we're going to wrap things up. It's really early for me, though. Holy shit, it's only 10 o'clock.
It's 1:14. Shut up.
I was going to say.
I know.
1:14 for me, too, pretty soon.
That's what Will's going to do. He's going to start complaining about the fucking time, too.
Yes. Oh, we're going to be starting recording early, Steve.
How the fuck can I do that? I can't. You want to take away my entire Saturday? I don't work 6 days a week. Not for this show. Lord.
Oh, you do? You do. So, all right. Well, that's it, guys. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you for your support. Thank you for joining us.
Subscribe.
Yes, and I apologize again for posting the audio late. For the
obviously,
podcast.
Will's been preoccupied.
Late and wrong.
Always late and wrong. But I'm going to try and get that.
People were fucking.
Like, where's the audio? I'm like, man, I'm so sorry.
You didn't even post it until you saw that comment, and you were like, "Oh, son of a bitch."
I did. I was like, Jenny, I gotta go. She's like, what? She's like, we gotta find a house. I'm like, I gotta go post this show. She's like, oh, okay, go do that. I'm like, all right. It's terrible. But yeah, I need to find a house before we're homeless. So that's it for tonight. This is Lil.
This is Sean.
And this is Steve. Until next time, everybody, go and grab that fucking Thanos was right mug. It is now live in the store, right, Sean?
Yes, it is. Somebody posted a link on it. I don't know. Whatever.
So go.
It's still free.
Our show, it's still free. We are.
It's true.
Good night,
true. So go grab that Thanos was right mug, and hopefully we'll be coming out with some late and wrong shirts, and some my thoughts are my own shirts coming out. Some property of Disney hats for a Lil. And
no, we're not coming out with that.
No, until then, this is Steve. Good night, everybody. Keep it geeky.